Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat at nagbabalik ang DepEd Hour para sa ating panel discussion. Pero bago ko po ibigay sa inyo ang very special nating panauhin ngayong gabi ay hayaan niyo po munang batiin ko ang aking very dynamic na PSDS ng District 6, Ma'am Maribel P. Saulo, kasama ang aking mga kasamang school head dyan sa Distrito 6. At syempre, special mention ng aking Daan Sarile Integrated School, ang aking teaching and non-teaching staff. Hello sa inyo, magandang gabi at masarap na pakikinig sa DepEd Hour. Binabati ko rin ang aking mga anghel, Sophia, Sean at Stacy, at syempre ang aking better half, Sir Daan. Magandang gabi sa iyo. Ngayon, hindi ko na patatagalin ang aking intro, ibibigay ko sa inyo. Alam niyo ang ating guest ngayong gabi ay very interesting, ang mga pag-uusapan natin. At feeling ko kanina talaga, nung pumasok sa studio, ay alam na alam ko na meron siyang very positive aura. So, binibigay ko sa inyo para bumati ngayong gabi. We have Mrs. Augustina Thompson, ang GPTA President ng Honorado C. Perez Memorial Science High School. Magandang gabi po, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am, and thank you for that very nice introduction.
A very generous one.
Yes, thank you.
You can say hi and hello po sa inyong mga loved ones.
I just wanted to say hello to Cindy, my daughter, who's the student from at Sci-High School, and of course my ladies group from my church group, Independent Bible Baptist Church here in Cabanatuan. Hello, joggers ladies, and my Abay crew. Mrs. Leia Palacio, Ma'am Julie de Guzman, and of course Malu.
Ayan. So, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, very interesting ang acting gabi ngayon, Because we have with us the president na, ma'am, of the GPTA ng Honorado C. Perez Memorial Science High School.
Yes.
Now, how was it po being the president of the GPTA? I mean, was there any pressure that you are having this position, the president of, well, we know na napaka-prestigyoso po ng inyong paaralan ngayon.
Yes, actually, this is my when my daughter Cindy started Science High School. It was our first time in public school.
Okay.
I was a general PTA for Wesleyan Elementary School prior to this. Tapos nung na-transfer na kami sa Science High School.
Opo.
And I was voted in as a GPTA. Talagang medyo nakakatakot kasi I really wanted her in that school, in this school. Kasi talagang nag-research ako and this is where I wanted her to be. And fortunately, she got in. And maraming mga different kind of rules between the public school and private school. So I had to learn the ropes, so to speak.
Was there any pressure on your part?
There's really no pressure, but I really wanted to do a good job. I wanted to do my best. I wanted to help the school, things like that.
Was it a mixed emotion having been elected as a president?
Yes, I was actually at first I didn't want to do it because, like I said, it was like my first time in public school. Pero yung mga kasama ko sa Wesleyan dati noon, they were encouraging me and said, "You have done so much for Wesleyan, so I think you can do a lot also for Science High School, for Honorado."
So it's a mixed emotion,
Yes.
but welcoming in your heart the love for public school is really a must. Na parang okay, nandito na ako, so eto sila, Sabi niyo po you've done research, kung bakit yung daughter ninyo ay in-enroll nyo sa Science High School. Ano yung talagang nagkaroon ng impact sa inyo to really piliin ang Sci-High?
Sci-High is the school. It's like it's where you want your children to be.
It's an A school.
Yes, it definitely. So if you can attend there, that's where you should be. I mean, certainly there are many other schools, but for me, at least, yung number one. Yes.
It's a different thing. Now, as a parent po, we will jump into another topic. How did you deal with the face-to-face now that is Cindy part of the face-to-face class?
Actually, she's not part of the limited face-to-face. I did sign up for her, but she wasn't for some reason she wasn't part of it. So which is okay, and she's doing very well with the online. So I think some of the kids who needed that spot.
Yes, ma'am. Because we need to fill in the gaps.
Yes.
No? So those who have this learning gaps, they need to attend the face-to-face. But you, as a parent, you are in favor of?
I am very much in favor of face-to-face. Actually, this is the new normal now. So, kailangan nating kahit limited face-to-face siya, we need to learn what to do. The children need to learn what they have to do at school, you know, like social distancing, washing their hands, things like that.
Getting ready with the face-to-face, I mean, the school is really have to get ready for the face-to-face. Was the GPTA part of it? Were you able to be part of the preparation for the
Yes, of course, you know, Ma'am Nora, the principal, she did an awesome job preparing the school and getting that hump so we can open the school even if it's limited. Talagang as a GPTA president, I'm very much active at the school.
I mean, your presence is there, ma'am.
Yes.
And felt.
Yes.
Okay.
And I really wanted to make sure that we're ready and that we can send our children and it will be safe for them.
Are you part of the campaign? I mean, for the parents, because you know your position could have this aura, no, to encourage them to join the face-to-face.
Yes, yes, and it's really. I encourage the parents to, you know, if your children are vaccinated and they don't have to commute or use public transportation, then you should. We should do this. You know, we should do this.
So you're part of the campaign of having the limited face-to-face for the Science High School. Thank you, ma'am. Are there any challenges? I mean, being part of the Science High School, you know, siyempre GPTA, pag narinig pa lang GPTA president, was there any challenges for you? And how are you able to deal with that?
The challenges for me is dealing with some of the issues, like behind the scene, you know, trying to get the parents involved. That's really hard sometimes because I mean, not all the parents can be involved, and
maybe some of them are too busy.
Yes,
no?
they're working parents, or they don't have the resources, you know, to be involved at school. So that's the hard part. So what's happening is we're always trying to get the same people over and over, and that's kind of, you know, parang hindi sila magsawa, you know what I mean? Kasi eventually, you know, parang magsasawa sila.
Yun at yun lang.
Yes.
But I guess, ma'am, the solution would be a better communication with other co-parents, no? So you have an open communication with
Yes, we do have a group chat, of course. Now, you know, we have a group chat for the HPTA and then the homeroom president. They then communicate with their parents what's needed.
So we could say it's a shared responsibility. It's not just you being the president.
Oh, definitely, it is a shared responsibility. But the bulk of the responsibility is nasa sa akin. Because kung hindi ako kumikilos, parang wala. Parang hindi.
Lalo na po ngayon, it's pandemic. It's really very hard, no, to really get the physical thing of the parent to be seated there and then talk about something for the school, no? So talagang yung better communication have to be able to deal with that. I guess with your smile and with your conviction, it's not that hard.
I try to charm them. So
with charm and wit, I guess, ma'am, it's not that hard for you.
Yes.
No. How many weeks na po ang face-to-face ng SciHi?
Well, I think we started. the beginning of March. Yes.
So a month already.
Yeah, I think about that. But I think parang huminto ng
because
ng
there's
1
a
week dahil
case.
merong case.
So how was it? I mean, from your point of view, from your perspective, how's the face-to-face going on with?
I think it's going very well. I think I really do.
Yeah.
I think it's going very well. So I'm really glad for that because I am hoping that this coming academic school year, it will be
have the massive implementation already.
Yeah.
So you could sense that the kids are excited, the parents are excited, and also you, even your kid is not into face-to-face, but you are really excited about the program.
Yes, and she's ready. I think my daughter's ready to go to school.
What grade is she in?
She's in 9th grade this year, so she'll be in 10th.
2 years, so she already had an experience of Sci-Hi when she was in grade 7.
Yes, so 7, she was face-to-face, regular school, then 8 and 9.
So ano na rin siya, excited na rin to be part of it. No?
So I feel kind of bad for the students na nag-start ng online kasi hanggang ngayon wala pa silang na-experience sa school, sa high school, but I think they're going to be excited when they come back in, and it's going to be the campus is so beautiful, napakaganda.
Because the school is really the second home for the kids, no, where they really felt that the absence of the physical embraces of the parents would be definitely augmented with the school.
Yes,
and that's what we're here for, no. And again, congratulations for Science High School for letting you feel that the school is really ready to embrace the kids, no po, na papunta sa
and
face-to-face.
actually this year is actually my 3rd year being the GPTA president. So next year, tapos na ako. Because when I started when my daughter was in 7th grade, and then 8th grade parang walang nangyari. But this year, even with the pandemic, we did a lot of things this year. With the fundraising and things like that, and
because really, ma'am, no, the mobilization of the parents and other stakeholders would be of great help to the school. Kasi di ba, we are really providing them pa din yung mga COVID essentials, even the kids, para sila safe pa din. At syempre yung paggamit lang po ng sabon, mabilis din maubos.
And not only that, we were able to, if I can give a shout out, we rebuilt or remodeled an old building, and we turned it into a library / resource build center. So I'm very proud of that. That's one of my projects that I'm really
so
happy.
The kids could really, the students would really have, if they have free time, they could go there and read.
Yes.
No, sabi nga natin, reading is very essential because it took you places we've never been before, and it's really a nice experience, even though if you do not have the fair share of going there. When you read, it really will take you some.
Yeah, and we do have a group or a club that for reading, so reading club.
Ah, wow, that's nice po. It took us really modeling. It would have a modeling effect for the. So congratulations for that, ma'am. I guess that will be one of the tangible projects that you've been given to Sci-Hi.
Yes.
At napakasaya po nun, meron tayong mga ganon na. Siguro I could go there because I love reading.
Yeah, you should. I mean, you should visit the school campus. It is Ma'am Nora. She did an awesome job just really beautifying the whole school. It's napakaganda. So yung mga dating students, when they come back, talagang makikita nila, wow, ang ganda-ganda ng school.
At parang po yun it's a welcoming effect, no? Na para bang, sige, you go here, no? Come here in the school at eto, we're ready to serve you. With a smile pa yun, ma'am, no? May iba po ako. How's your relationship with, let's say, the school head, with Ma'am Nora? How's the relationship of the GPTA with her school head?
I think we have a really, really good relationship. She's our beloved principal, and we have a great communication between us.
That's the key.
And when I always, at least I try to always communicate with her. If you need anything, what can I do? Like today, for instance, we have 4 regional office personnel.
Later
yes,
this
that's
afternoon.
going to be staying at the school.
So you have a very good relationship with the school head.
Yes.
With Doc Nora. How about with the teachers?
The teachers, I do. I love the teachers at Science High School. The head teachers, especially. Formerly Senor, but now he's here.
Yeah.
Mini, Sir Yubi, and now Sir Nico. So I really do enjoy volunteering my time at the school. So even when I don't have anything to do, I go over there and just just say hello.
Or ask them what you may be
Yes.
of great help. How about with your co-parents?
The co-parents, I work well with, as a lot of the parents. I am not able to work with a lot of them, but with the SGC chairman and all the other GPTA officers, we have communication via group chat, so that's how we communicate.
So I guess you've established a great rapport with them.
Yes.
Because if not, the projects will not push you, no? Because they are the wings beneath your...
Yes, exactly.
The wind beneath your wings. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am, di ba? Parang ganon. Okay, ma'am, in your opinion, was it, this is a very personal question. In your opinion, do we need to be a charismatic leader for us to really be of great influence to our subordinates? I mean, with your case, with other parents.
Well, I think it helps a lot.
Because you are. I think you are.
Thank you. I think it helps a lot to be charming or charismatic, so to speak, because if you can't communicate with the other parents and you can't get them to be involved at
with the
school,
projects.
then you sort of fail in that. But if you're friendly and you're open, yung talagang yung genuine ka.
What if you put your charismatic and you put your charm and your wit with that? I think that would be
Yes, I think it really helps. It definitely.
Yes.
Because if you're not, yung parang masungit ka at hindi ka approachable, parang hindi maganda eh.
Parang sabihin nila,
Yes.
ayaw ka na yata
Yes.
mag-usap sa kanya because she might not take my opinion or my suggestion. But with your charm and with your wit, maybe it exudes, no ma'am? Nakikita namin. So, what are the supports aside from the library and the resource center? What are the supports of the GPTA in the school po? Well, aside from really you are always there, vividly, very visible in the projects.
Sometimes when Ma'am Nora and I talk and then I have some ideas, when I tell her my ideas and then she agrees and then we kind of okay, let's do this. Like my first year, I came in and I noticed that as a science high school, wala tayong science laboratory. I mean, we do, but then it's not. It should be much better.
Okay.
And that was my first project that I did with the help of the stakeholders and the other parents. We were able to do that. And then we had some sort of like a GPTA office, but I saw this one school, I can't remember where it was, here in Cabanatuan. And meron silang yung girls, meron silang personal girls room pag meron kang menstruation. Meron silang that special room. So I had asked Ma'am Nora, we don't use the GPTA office that much. So why don't we make it into this kind of room? So now meron kaming ganon para when we have the face-to-face, we have teenage girls,
And it would be of great help, ma'am.
Yes.
Because other, teenagers kind of shy,
Yes,
go to the washroom and change.
Because I was a teenager once.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a public restroom when I have to do those kind of things. So I wanted to do that, and it's also so that was kind of very, very satisfying to me that Ma'am Nora listened to my ideas, and so she helped me put this together. So.
I think an open communication really
Oh, definitely.
a difference now, ma'am. And your working relationship is not just a working relationship, you being the president and she being the school. I think the internal rapport would be a
Yes,
great help.
I mean, I love Mom Nora. I think she is one of the best principal I've
wow.
ever met. I mean, she...
Oh, that's a great compliment, ma'am.
I mean, I'm not saying it because
She's not there outside.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, I have worked with even in the U.S.
Yeah.
I have been very, very active. When I have my daughter who lives in Sydney, Australia now. She was born in the U.S. and grew up there, and I've always been very, very active. So.
Sundutin ko yan, ma'am. Why is it that you're very visible to the school affair of your children? What is the reason behind that?
Because it helps. It helps to know what's going on at school. It helps to get to know the teachers, the principal, so that way you can help your kids and you can help the school. I know that all parents can't do that because working parents and things like that, but it really helps to be active and get to know your teachers and the whole school.
Yeah, but what motivates you to do that? I mean, being a great part of Science High School, when we heard your name, Mrs. Thompson, wow. So who motivates or what motivates?
First of all, I really, really love volunteering. I love doing things like this, and like I said, I just wanted to be a part of my daughter's education, and this is how I can be a part of it.
You are an inspiration now. Tell us now. We have so many viewers now. Some of them are teachers, other are parents, and students. How would you inspire us to just do the same? Being visible, taking part of the decision making of the school somehow. How do you inspire us now? You can talk to them right now and give us your inspiration, Mrs. Thompson.
First of all, the first thing you need to do is get to know their advisor, get to know their subject teachers, talk to them, and then visit the school and meet the principal, and just one step at a time, and if there are needs, because usually when there's things needed for your classroom, if you can, then please volunteer. Maybe if you don't have the time because you're a working parent, then if they need whatever it is that they need, just do it if you can. So I think that's the best thing we can do.
Okay, taking part of it.
Yes, be a part of your child's education.
I think the journey of our children in having a quality education that the school would really be going to provide would be of great help coming from the parents,
Yes,
just
yes,
like
definitely.
you, ma'am. And definitely it would boost the morale of the school itself, knowing that the stakeholders are just there, ready to help and
Yes.
collaborate with them, ma'am. You are. Can we talk about your age on a
Yes,
national
yes.
TV? Because you look very young. Well, some gray hair, but you look very young. And I've said before, you exude this very nice aura, very
Thank you.
positive one when you comes in the studio. No, ma'am. You are.
I will be 61 in August. So I'm 60 years old right now.
How's your inspiring journey getting ready to 61? I mean, other people would look at you and they would see a very made Mrs. Thompson. But could you share us a little of your journey? How was it? I mean, being a very simple girl to Mrs. Thompson?
Yes, I think because I immigrated when I was 17. I immigrated to the U.S. when I was 17, and I had my career there. And then my late husband and I retired to the Philippines in 2015, and he passed away in 2018. So I'm a widow, and I've been a widow since 2018. So as far as getting to this point in my life. I was very involved in church, in the school. When I stopped working, I did a lot of volunteers and and just took care of myself.
I guess that's the beauty of your journey. I mean, having said that you settled in for a retirement, but you never stopped helping other people.
No, I mean, what are you gonna do? You just stay at home and you know.
I think it adds into your aura, Mom, that you are helping. You've said that you are very active in the church. Was it a ladies group church?
I am a member of IBBC, and of course you're invited. 9:30 a.m. on Sundays is our service.
Your church is at
here in Mabini.
Mabini.
Yes, and I have a group of friends from church, and then I have a group of friends that are outside church. So I have just a small group, and.
It's a very interesting journey, I guess.
Yes, it is.
But for now, lumalalim ang gabi, napakasarap ng ating kalakayan. The moment that you just look at Mrs. Thompson, it's very, wow. Parang meron akong pakiramdam na talagang there's a positive energy going on here. But I'm going to give you, ma'am, your last seconds, to really tell something about our viewers and say your parting words, Kanina, you inspire them and tell them that, at your age, you have to keep going.
Yes. I mean, actually, at this point in our life, it doesn't matter where you are financially, socially. You just need to be involved either with your church, your neighbors, in your community. Just do something instead of just staying home. Just be active. I think that's the best thing that you can do for yourself is be active and get out of your comfort zone and help your community.
And do something that will be relevant to the rest of the community.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Thompson. It's really a very nice evening talking to you, having a chit-chat and a little conversation. Marami kaming natutunan po sa inyo.
Thank you, Ma'am Pascual. It's really an enjoyable time.
Thank you, Ma'am. Magbabalik po muli ang ating panel discussion. Mamaya makakasama rin natin yung kaninang binabanggit namin ni Mrs. Thompson, the very dynamic school head of Science High School. Pero mamaya na po yan, wag po maglilipat ng talapitan.